Have you ever asked yourself, if India is doing so well, why am I still struggling? The stock market is booming, billionaires are multiplying, but your rent, EMI, school fees, grocery bill all feel heavier every month. What's really going on? Now, India is the world's fastest growing major economy. GDP is growing fast. Sounds great, right? Billionaires are multiplying their wealth. But why people are still struggling to pay bills? Let's understand this. GDP is just a total number. It doesn't show who is actually earning more. Imagine 10 people in a room. One guy earns 1 crore and the remaining earns 25,000. So automatically the average income looks high. But 9 people are still broke. That's what happening in India. Yes, there is definitely a real gap between rich and the middle class. There are many sources which define middle class differently. The term middle class sounds balanced, but when it comes to money, it is hard to define. You don't need fancy reports to know where you fit. Just look at your daily life. What is your financial behavior? How you spend on groceries, EMI, rent? These all tell us which class we might belong to. Imagine you are earning 30 or 35,000 per month and you are the only earner in your family. Your family members, on an average 3 people, are depending on you. Do you still feel even middle class, or is it just the survival with a better label than poor? For this reason, most people often think there are only two classes, rich and poor. Most productive part of the society is middle class and it is taxed heavily. On the other side, people are living their dreams on EMI because there is enough salary to fulfill the needs but not enough for wants. For many in the Indian middle class, life is stable until one medical bill arrives. That's it. Most families are just one medical emergency away from the financial crash. Next, one of the biggest mistakes people make today is believing that maintaining the social status is more important than financial stability. So they buy things they can't afford, not with savings but with loans. And ultimately it's a financial trap because you end up spending years just repaying the debt for things. Many online shopping websites have normalized no-cost EMI. It became their selling point. These no-cost EMIs have made expensive things look affordable, so people don't think twice before buying. There is an unstoppable rush every time when a new iPhone launches. That urge to buy the newly launched iPhone is not there in investing or learning a new skill which will actually help to grow financially. The truth is, many people are ready to delay the growth but not the quick pleasure of buying things. Even rich people take loans and pay EMI, but they know how to use it smartly. Imagine you want to buy a 1 crore flat and you have 1 crore in your bank account. Most people will say, use all your money and buy it. Don't take the tension of loan. But a rich person thinks differently. They pay 20 lakh as down payment and take 80 lakh loan from the bank. Now, still 80 lakh rupees is left in the bank account. They use this remaining 80 lakh to invest in business, stocks, FD or any other profitable things. These investments, for example, a simple FD makes more money than the bank interest because loan interest work on the reducing principal. They actually make more profit using the loan amount. India is full of potential and intelligence, but no school or college will teach you about this. And the funny thing is, most schools categorize skills as extracurricular activities, when in reality, they are the most essential part of life. So learn how money works, how taxes work. Behind those big GDP numbers, there are people like you and me trying to stretch every rupee, balancing dreams and responsibilities. Indian middle class is not just a number on report. It is the engine of the economy. It is the backbone of the nation. And yet, it often feels invisible, unheard, overworked and undersupported, stuck in a loop between survival and aspiration. The truth we all know, the system won't change overnight. So, what is the way forward? It is not just in earning more, but in understanding the money, in better education system, and most importantly, building a financial strength that doesn't depend on social status, but on smart choices. If you felt connected with this, leave a comment below. See you in the next video.